start. All right. Last time we left off 3 weeks ago. Um,
Oh wow, it's been that long. Shit.
it hasn't been that long, but yeah, 3 weeks ago. Um, you guys explored the town somewhat. You went into the inn or the Adventurers Inn, where you met the kid at the front desk, who I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Um, and you met Reinhardt, a Leonin with white fur, dreadlocks with bones in them, and the leader of the entirety of all the Adventurers Guild across Borutan, which is the full continent. Thuralion is the region you're in currently. Um, you guys booked your rooms at the inn. They're on the fancier end. You guys ate there. You hung out. Picked up some information about going next door. You can go next door there to their kind of a crafting area where you can bring your monster materials and be like, hey, what can we make with this junk? Or at least trade it in for some kind of gold value. Um, After you finished up at the inn, you went to the Church of the Aasimar, where they had temples for Bard and Aurelian. You went to go check up on Xeric, who has recovered, or is recovering from his injury the night before from the Black Dragon.
Woo.
Um, and James, you went and talked to Aurelius. Aurelius? How did I pronounce that name?
Your NPC's name is Aurelius?
Yes. We already went over this. That's why their names are that way. Um, I'm not saying there's anything creative with these names. That's his name. Take it.
Sounds an awful lot like Aurelian.
It does, doesn't it? Um, um, but Aurelius talked to you about the stars, about the Druid Circle, how you're kind of an interesting outsider. Talked to you about what the church meant. You guys left. You guys left the church. James, you went to the trading district first and shopped around. When you got told, hey, we don't have your fancy stuff here, to go to the full. Or you guys went to the market that was in the lower district. James, you were told that you need to go to the trading district, and you flew in that direction. While you were doing that, the group went back to the inn where they talked to Reinhardt, and he pointed them to the bounty board. But the bounty board at that time was a little out of your guys' league, and a lot of the bounties were way outside of your. Nothing was nearby at that time. And then they headed to the market and pretty much got the same info that you got, James, and so everyone is currently headed towards the market, or the trading district. James, you'll be flying there currently. You'll be pretty much at the trade district. Doc, Moki, and Lady K will be in the market area still. And that's where we will start. James, as you fly over towards the trading district, you can see below you the sprawling shipping area. You can see ships to the south of you docking, some coming, some going, and some appear to have been there for a while. Around down below, you can see with your eagle eyes that you can just see it's primarily dwarves who seem to work in this shipping area.
You just assume my gender?
I assumed you're eagle eyes because it's literally a trait of the Aarakocra. And so you can see that, like, you can make out that a lot of everyone seems to be dwarves down there that are working. You can see most of the areas actually seems to be warehouses. It seems like a lot of stuff comes in and is placed in the warehouses. But you also fly over what appears to be it looks to be a temple, but it seems to be a temple in the shape of a forge. But you can see robed individuals outside beckoning people in. And as you make your way, you can kind of see crowds of people going into the trading district. But as you enter and fly over the trading district, it strangely seems very sparse with visitors. From what you can see up above, give me a second, I need my notes. From what you can see up above, you can see like small packs of people, but you would expect, because it's about it's going on midday roughly, that there would be more groups, or at least more people shopping in the district at this time.
Time is it?
You can say between 11 and 12. But so you only see sporadic groups of people. And give me a perception check.
All of us?
No, James.
Alright.
Damn.
10.
Woo!
You can see that these groups they appear to be actually armored, like maybe they're other bounty hunters from the adventurers, or I guess that's what technically the Adventurers Guild is, bounty hunters. They're hunters. You can maybe guess they're hunters or mercenaries or something. You can't make out fine details on their armor or anything. But from up above, what was that?
Can I just interrupt you
Yes.
and tell you that I called it the Adventurers Guild last time, and you told me it was called the Hunters Guild?
Yeah, whatever.
So now I'm confused.
It will be. Wait, I called it
Both?
the Hunters Guild?
That's what I wrote down.
Oh. It could be. Honestly, it could be both.
No, wait.
I think you're correct that it should be Adventurers Guild. They do both. Let's be
That's
honest.
okay, it
I've
could
been
just be both.
I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. Let's be honest.
That's okay. I mean, it's fine both for me.
Yeah, let's just say
It's your world.
officially they're called the Adventurers Guild, but some people just might refer to them as the Hunters Guild. You can use the name inversely, and I'll at least going forward. The official name is Adventuring Guild, but yeah. But yeah, as you passed over the main wall into the trading district. From up above, besides the groups that you're seeing in the trading district, up above the walls, you can see to the. I need to see my map. I need to shoot. I need my tablet. Whatever. To the top right, you can see what kind of looks. Top right. Put the map in front of you right now, just if you don't, just so we can all have the same basis.
Oh, the
Okay.
Okay.
So that top right circle, the orange with the blue dot in the
Blue.
center.
Oh. Okay.
So up there, you can see what appears to be kind of a quirky looking building. It looks like it's kind of has like cogs attached to the walls. Like someone's trying to be creative with the appearance of the shop. Closest to the wall, that orange dot below the D in Trade District. You can see what appears to be this is like a large forge, but it has, from what you see on the outside, you can see the forge, but it seems there's like an interior building, and you can kind of see someone coming back and forth from the forge. And you can guess that interior area is maybe the actual shop itself. In the center, appears to be kind of a normal looking building. You can see like stuffed animals out front. And then to the bottom left is a more glamorous looking building. Not glamorous, but it's built with strong stone structures and seems to be a much higher priced area. And it kind of glitters in the the sun, and then to the far edge you can see another kind of quirky building that has like a little chimney that's puffing out smoke, but the smoke doesn't match your normal kind of. It looks kind of like like it's multicolored smoke, and it also has a winding tower in the back. From what you can see of the trading district, it doesn't have a uniform look. Like the rest of the city kind of is your normal kind of medieval look, but it seems the trading district, there is money in the trading district and everyone's kind of customized their shops to kind of stand out. You have some normal shops here and there, but for the most part, these 5, I thought I made 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these 5 shops that I've told you about seem to be kind of the big players in the area. James, from what the market person told you, you know that the shop in the far left is the magic. That magic potion seller that you were told about.
I'll go there first.
All right. While you do that,
No more.
Moki, Doc, and Lady K. So you guys are making your way through the shipping and storage. Like you guys are slowly making your way. And as you guys find your way through, you find your way to the main path, and you've been walking it. You can see a lot of people are out and about during the day. You can hear a lot of talking. Everyone seems to be in a good mood. A large crowd is going in the, or not large crowd, but you can feel that most of the crowd that's on the road is going the opposite direction of you, with some people mumbling about the Enclave. The Enclave is meeting today. I want to be there to watch it. And you kind of just pick up bits and pieces about something about an Enclave. As you guys make your way, you see that same building that James saw. You see the from where you are, it's a tall forge-like building, but you can hear chanting and melodic chanting and the hammering of the sound of hammers from inside. You can see dwarves from the shipping district coming in, and even out front you can see some of the what's the word that I want? Church person. What's a church person?
Missionary.
Yeah, let's go with missionary. Kind of outside. Moradin welcomes all. Be you human, elf. Moradin is open to all who feel, who wish to journey his path. And as you guys keep going through the district, you guys finally reach the trading district walls. But so as you guys got closer, it seemed everything appears to be thinning out, but you get like clumps of people who seem even more kind of talking about the Enclave. And as you finally reach the wall, you see people in front of you pass through the gates to the trade district are wide open. The guards are there just standing, hanging out. But as people pass through, it's like they change their mind and they come right back out. And you can hear them kind of mumbling like, "Oh no, I forgot. I gotta go see the Enclave." And so, as you guys walk through the entranceway, I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw. Or Doc, Moki, and Lady K.
Which one's the saving throw again? On the D&D Beyond?
Scroll down.
Top left. It says
It's
saving
under-
throws.
Ability saves and senses. Just scroll down.
Or if you're on the website, then yeah, it's just the wisdom or whiz.
Yeah. Thank you. Motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh my god.
all right.
Low roll. Holy shit.
At least Doc can
Why?
roll.
Wow, thanks.
Oh man, that's ooh.
PPK.
I'm just having.
PPK.
What is wisdom? I have
Uh,
no wisdom.
You guys woke up groggy.
What is what? Oh, actually, everyone passed it, but there's a varying scale to it. So Lady K,
Sure.
you're feeling it the most. You're able to get past it, but in your mind, you're having thoughts of, oh, I need to get to the Enclave.
Hmm.
But as you think about it, you're like, what the heck is the Enclave? And why do I care about it? Moki, it's the same
By
way.
any chance, is this a charm I'm being subjected to?
Yes.
I have advantage against being charmed. Can I reroll?
Yes.
Damn.
Moki, you're feeling this too, because your roll is also
All you.
okay.
Well, I mean, it's not that high.
But I mean the save to pass was 5.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Because
5 or greater than 5?
5 or greater.
Right?
Meter beat.
Alright.
Yeah, meter beat. But Moki, you have this feeling of I need to get to the Enclave, but the rational side of you is like, I don't know what that is. I don't care. And then you kind of just keep, but in your mind you're thinking about the Enclave. Lady K,
Alright.
you have the thought kind of pops up there, and you're like, oh, I need to go there, but it's just kind of like one of those just rogue thoughts that your brain has, and you're like, okay, maybe I just heard it from one of the people walking by.
Hmm.
But yeah, you guys have entered the trading district. From what you can see, you kind of you can see a few normal people that seem to have gotten past the gate, but you also see kind of the same things that James saw earlier. You see the groups. Some of the it seems most of the people that are currently there in the trading district are human or dwarven. You don't see any elves, or at least not from where you are right now at the entrance. And everyone seems to be wearing either leather or plate if they're in potential hunting gear. Where, I guess, so you guys have been talking to the potion dealer. Are you going to be heading to the potions too right now, or are you just going to shop around? Pretend that you do not have the aerial situations of James. Like you're entering the trading district.
Oh.
The potion person told you like the potions are in the far back portion of the trading district, but you have no idea what else is here. That's not to say you can ask people. It's just a heads up. You don't know what's there or how to get anywhere.
Well, I mentioned to Moki. It's like, oh, I wonder where James is.
Yeah, you know, I've wondered that too.
What is the time differential between when I get there and when they get there?
It's gonna be about 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh. Well,
So-
I don't know that.
So you guys probably, when you got to the market, saw James fly off to the trading district.
Yeah, we followed him there, right?
Yeah, but you had to walk there, and James has a higher flying speed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't run into traffic.
Yeah, I know that. It's just like, do we see him? Is he like browsing the shops too? So what shops should we look for?
We could start with the potion. I think I'm running out.
Right, we should go find it.
Didn't you literally just buy out the last lady?
Right, yeah, I was gonna say it. But I look at my bag and there's so many things. I just, I'm out, and
Moki has a drinking problem.
I seek, I seek out, or we seek out, or try to find the the potion place.
Okay.
We just start wandering.
All right. So you guys make your way over. We'll go back to James. James, you fly down. As a reminder for you, James, you're the one holding the bag of holding, I believe.
Yep.
And you have all the trash that's in it.
Yep.
All right. You fly down into the. As you've been flying over, you pass nearby the glittering building, and you can kind of see. It seems pretty empty, but as you make your way over, you see what appears to be an elderly Eric Cochran coming out of the magic shop, followed by a couple guards, and you see him kind of head down south, away from the shop toward. And if you're looking at the map, you can see that he's going southward and, from where you are. But as you fly down, you enter the shop.
Hello.
One
Hello.
second, I gotta get my stuff open. Which dude was this? All right. As you step into the shop, the shop has a very interesting smell, you could say. The shop doubles as both an apothecary and as a kind of a magic shop. On the left-hand side, you can see tomes of books, or you're gonna see rows of books. On next to the bookcase is a lattice kind of shelf with what look to be scrolls shoved into, or rolled up paper seems to be shoved into there. On the other side, dotting the place are also these glass cases, and with them you can see within them is a single sitting book. And then the main counter area you can see has like little pieces of bottles on display, and at the counter you can see they're currently turned around, but from the back you can see they have blonde hair. They wear he's wearing navy blue. They're wearing navy blue robes. And as they hear you come in, they turn around. They are. It's a half elf, or no, it's human. That's another character. It's a human. He turns around. He looks to be about 40 years old. Underneath the blue robe, he has blue trousers, and he has a simple white button-up shirt. On his left hand, he has a silver ring, and he has what looks to be like an old scar that's running across his right eye. And he sees you coming and says, "Oh, welcome. What can I do for you? I was just finishing up with my last customer."
Hello. What interesting potions do you have?
Oh, well, on display currently we have we have kind of we have a few simple ones. Here you see he picks up a bottle. At first glance it appears to be empty, but you can see as if something inside is swirling. And he says, "This is bottled breath. You either inhale it and exhale it, and it'll be as if a gust of wind comes out of you, or it'll let you hold your breath for an entire hour." He picks up another one. This is the elixir of health. When you drink it, it cures any diseases that may be afflicting you, and various other issues that may accompany those diseases. Inside the bottle, you can see it's kind of a clearish red liquid that has like little bubbles as if it's carbonated. He pulls out a Erlenmeyer flask, kind of smaller one, and inside it appears to be an oily substance. It's a cloudy gray oil, and he just kind of spins it, and it says, "This one will allow you to transport yourself in between realms. You kind of split your time between here and the ethereal realm. Anything on our plane can't interact with you, but those on the ethereal plane can." And then he picks up. You see a little
What
basket
is that one
next
called?
oil of etherealness. And then he points to the basket and he says, "Then we have some love potions. Those are heavily popular. Next time the imbiber sees a creature within 10 minutes after drinking the filter, you become charmed by that creature for an hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed." Inside the bottle, you can see that it's rose-hued, effervescent, liquid, and the bubbles look like hearts. And then he pulls out. Then he points to one another bottle and says,
Is that what they're called? Love potions?
"It's called Filter of Love, but let's be honest, it's a love potion.
Pilter or what?
Filter, Philter. These are legitimate Wizard of the Coast items."
Yeah, I want to look them up.
And then you see another. He says, "And then I have this other potion. You can see inside of it. It seems as if a dense fog is held within. It seems to swirl. It has a greenish hue to it." And he says, "This one, after you drink it, it'll allow you to take a gaseous form for an hour."
And that one is called?
Potion of gaseous form. And then he says, "I also have an assortment of healing potions ranging from your common to your very rare type. Pricing matches how rare the ingredients are."
How much for the bottled breath?
300 gold pieces. I'm going to give you all a very fair warning. Not everything I'm telling you is in your price range right now.
That's not true. We're loaded.
We're absolutely loaded.
But if you keep track of these, you can come back to them when you're even more loaded to come buy them.
How much for the filter?
The filters are also 300 apiece. He says, "I also have," but yeah, and also he also says, "I have an assortment of all common potions. If you care about what common potions are, you can look them up on D&D Beyond,
Well, I'd have to do that right now.
because there's just a lot of common potions." But he says "I am also willing to work with my customers to craft potions. You just have to give me an idea of what you want. I'll have to do research on it to see what the ingredients are. If I have to supply the ingredients, it will cost more. If you supply, or it'll cost full price. If you supply ingredients, it'll remove some price of the potions."
How much for an oil of phasing?
Oil of etherealness.
No, this is oil of phasing.
There's.
It's a common potion.
Oh.
That's what you call the oil of etherealness.
Wait, where are you getting oil of phasing?
Under common potions?
That's weird. Why is it not showing up?
Unless I'm on the wrong website.
You're on D&D Beyond, right?
No?
Oh.
I googled it.
Oil of phasing. D&D.
Where do you find that stuff on D&D?
Here, I will put it in the D&D chat. Obviously, so this will let you filter everything for magic items.
Potions!
Oh, shun.
There might be more, but
Oh, I see. You like literally meant common rarity.
yes. Yeah, no. I'm using the rarity rules right now. Pricing gets really weird. Oh man.
How much is a potion of comprehension?
Give me a second. My throat decided to shut down. That will be.
Common.
Oh, yeah, but I gotta roll the dice. That'll be 20 gold pieces.
And how many do you have?
I have 5.
I'll take 2 of those. And how much is the potion of watchful rest?
Oh, that's another common. Watchful rest is gonna be same deal. 20 gold pieces as well.
And how many of those do you have?
10. It's secretly just PCP.
Yup.
Now I have to add a column to my table.
I don't know how many of those I would want to take. Give me 5 of those.
5
Oof.
of the...
Watchful rest.
Okay. That'll be 100.
That's 140.
No, 100.
That's for all the items.
Oh, so
Because
for...
the other 2, the comprehension. So it's 2 comprehensions and 5 watchful rest. That should be 140 for all of it.
Yeah. I thought you meant...
You
for
have
the...
discounts for bulk buying?
Not for my common potions, I don't.
But they're common.
Damn, man.
Yeah, but... I mean... I... Would you like to try and persuade him?
Fuck no, I have negative charisma.
Exactly. I mean, he goes, no, there's no bit discount for bulk. If you're buying maybe my uncommons with everything, then we could talk about it, but for just the base level potions, no. But then he says, yeah, but if you have any crafting needs if you have any stuff, so if you look at, I'll give you guys the table here, just so you know what I'm going off of. That's the calculations. So the crafting will start at the bases that are on the right hand side. And if he has to research, you have to pay X amount up front, depending on the level and how much I decide.
Jesus.
He also says, I can offer you, if you're interested in more than just potions, I also have some magical items. Are you a magic user by chance?
Yeah.
I have scrolls. They can give you free spell casts.
You have rings?
If you want rings,
that
you gotta
be more
go
jeweler?
to the glimmer. You gotta go see. Shoot, what did Jaden. Jaden is down south.
Aiden.
You probably passed his way over here. It's the tall, glittering building with all its opulence. I work with him, but all my magical jewelry goes to him. And then some of it also belongs to. I also help out with the. Shoot, what's her name? Give me 1 second. I also help out Course with some of his jewelry as well. Course is and he points to the. If you look at, he points to it's that quirky looking building with the gears. Course is an artificer, and he likes to make random crap. But sometimes he needs a more magical touch.
Do you have small collections of fur or feathers from a beast?
Can you be more specific?
Just like a component.
Oh yeah. So like potion supplies, you mean?
Yeah.
He says, sure. You see he waves his hand and the door, you hear the door behind you kind of click shut. And he says, don't worry, this isn't a trap. We just gotta go to the other part of the shop. And I don't want people to come, well, no one's gonna steal my stuff, but whatever. And he takes you and he leads you to, as you kind of see from behind the shop, the kind of the desk area, there's stairs that lead down. I keep all the potion stuff downstairs. It reeks, so I try and keep it away from all my books upstairs so that people don't take home stinky books. As you get down there, it's a basement, but it's actually it's furnished, but you can see there are shelves of just like little pull-out baskets with assortments of stuff you can see from over the top. He walks up to the left side of the wall, and you see he pulls out some baskets. You can see some rabbit fur, fox fur, like smaller creatures. He's like, "Is this what you're looking for?"
Yeah.
I'll give you components.
What other components are there?
Are you looking for cheap or expensive components?
No, cheap. Just like casting components that I can put in like a component pouch.
We'll say he has all the cheap ones, and you can kind of get your fill for 10 gold pieces.
All right, I'll take that. Does he have powdered iron or an iron rod?
He's like, he'll have the iron rod, but the powder he'll say, I'm like, oh, I usually go and get that from the forge.
You know the owner of the forge?
Yeah, Vorgrun. He does everything. I don't use a lot of iron very often, so I go to him when I need it.
All right, I'll take like 2 iron rods. Wait, is that included in the 10 gold thing that you were talking about?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
I
I'll take
assume
that.
iron rods are cheap.
All right, I'll take my fill of that.
All right. Yeah. He leads you back upstairs, and he says, "But yeah, I also yeah." He says, "Is there anything else I can help you with?"
No. I kind of want to go look at the books, but other than that,
Go right ahead. I'll warn you now. Most of them are magical in essence, or not. These aren't really your. If you're looking for like light reading, these are not your kind of books. These are more for your wizardry stuff, sorcery. Uh, yeah. So you're gonna read the books for a little while.
Yeah, I want to see what does he have.
All right. Like I said, they're wizard books.
I just want to skim them through.
You see books about like magics about fire, magic for air, like the different elemental classes. Um,
I want to see if he has anything on elementals, like
like the
actual
monster
elementals.
creature. Give me a
Anything, just creatures,
give me a straight
planes.
dice roll right now. I don't have it priced, but you can roll for one. You could also, as a, can also might be able to ask the Adventuring Guild if they have any kind of monster tomes like that.
That's true.
What did you roll?
11.
He does not have it, but he does speak up and say, "The adventuring. Have you been to the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, I just came from there.
Go to their, not the inn itself, but go to their little side shop. Usually they have a good assortment of books like that, because they try and make sure everyone can have knowledge for the monsters they're fighting. But a lot of them prefer the challenge of not knowing."
You know where the library is?
The library is. Give me a second. I do know where the library is. It's just not on my drawn maps.
I'll pull out the little cartography scroll that I have from what I've seen,
The library.
and I'll show it to him and tell him, "Oh, you can just mark it here."
He marks it. The library is in the High District. He marks it. It's on the main map. It is above the thingy. That district,
Very
the
descriptive.
little market district or thing in the High District is just above it. It's in the High
What mark
District,
it big?
so we'll say it's marked.
Where mark?
It's not marked on the map itself right now, but it's next to the market in the High District. The markets are the big rectangle things.
The orange one.
Yeah,
So it's where on that.
it's just above it to the left.
Okay. Thank you.
This is no
I think
problem.
that'll be all at this moment.
Okay. If you have any questions, I am here. We will be closing shortly, though, just as a heads up. The Enclave is meeting today, and wait, actually, give me a second. He is not. And I like to go see the meetings sometimes. And just as an FYI, some of the shops might already be closed because they are actually part of the Enclave. Alright, so you're heading out, James?
Yep.
Alright. Give me a D10 roll. This will be how much time, or D20 roll. This will be how much time has passed.
$13.
All right. Okay. Where are you planning on heading next?
I was gonna head out and just look at all the regular shops that are open.
Okay. To the south is that ring shop that you had asked about. Okay. Doc, Lady K, and Moki. What are your... So you're going to head towards the potion shop right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys make your way over, you pass by the opulent, glittering building. But standing outside of it are kind of two very burly looking guards. Their armor is decorated with. As you kind of pass by them, they don't address you or seem to notice you at all. They're just kind of standing there, at attention, just waiting for something. It appears on their armor. You can see kind of these purple crystals on their pauldrons, and from the doorway you can hear somewhat loud talking from inside. But as you guys kind of make your way past, and you reach the magic shop as James is stepping out.
Hi, James.
Oh, hey. You guys got here fast.
Oh, what did you get?
Just a bunch of components and potions.
I think the more important question is how much did that cost?
I got a bunch of common stuff. It was only 140 gold.
Ooh! I start shaking my my gold
Money
bag.
bags?
It's light. All right.
Yeah, go see what other shops are around here. I don't know if you guys are gonna go in and check out any potions.
I am. I definitely feel like I ran out. But yeah, we'll see.
Ran out of potions.
Yeah, man, I tried looking through it, and this is too much stuff. You know, I gave up. Just buying more. Hey, better to have some than none. You know.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, well, I'm gonna be on my way. I think there's some event going on at the Enclave.
Yeah, we've been hearing that.
We can probably
Enclave?
meet up at that event then.
Yes. I don't know what that event is, but I'm very interested in seeing it.
Alright, I'm gonna take off.
All right. Talk to you later.
We walk into the shop.
Oh, indeed.
Okay. As you guys walk into the shop, the shop owner is there and says, "Oh, welcome. It seems to be the slow day is sped up a little bit. I haven't had a lot of people in. Welcome to my shop. I sell magical items. On your right-hand side, I have tomes, scrolls, some magical stones and other magical stuff. I have potions. Downstairs I have apothecary and component stuff. Let me know what interests you."
I ask for at least, I don't know, like a catalog or something, because I'm looking at the the potion right now, but I don't know if I know that it's there or if it's available.
So for the commons, just open that link I sent you, but I will copy and paste the table I have in my notes for his fancier stuff.
All right. Yeah, I'm just looking at the uncommon ones.
I am interested in a potion of gaseous form. Do you have any of those available?
I do. We have a couple. They are 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, fuck.
Easy money.
This is.
I mean,
this
I
is
have
the
money.
shopkeeper's list. I'm gonna give everyone a hint. I would go shopping around before maybe nailing down on expensive shit.
Alright.
Just so you can double back if you would prefer something else. Like 100 gold could make or break some of the shit you want to buy, but if you buy $1,000 or 1,000 gold piece potion right now, there might be other stuff you'd rather have gotten.
Oh no, I'm rich. I can buy anything I want.
He says, yeah, it's 1,000 gold pieces. It turns you into a gaseous form.
Mhm.
I ask that you don't use it for nefarious purposes, and if you do use it for nefarious purposes, don't say where you bought it.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, breath.
He says, I also have scrolls of protection that will protect you from various creatures for 5 minutes, I believe it is.
How much is your greater healing potion?
Greater healing are 200. Yeah, I think I'd roll them at 200.
And I have.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I nudge your shoulder and tell you silently, oh, this is these prices. This is probably why there's not that many people coming into the shop, and I smile back at the shopkeeper.
Moki's not used to rich people. Moki's like, I should get stuff for free.
What about the elixir of health? How much is that?
The elixir of health is 2,000 gold pieces.
What the fuck?
Holy shit!
It's a rare item. It's actually cheaper than it should be.
Oh, fuck.
You rolled that one price. I will take one greater healing potion.
All right. And for you, my tall gentleman, anything you would like?
Yes. How many regular poor man's healing potions do you have?
I have 100.
And how much do they cost?
25.
Oh my god.
That's how much you've been paying everywhere.
Give me 1 second while I try to calculate that. As if I can calculate it.
Moki can't read, so I don't think Moki can do the math.
Since I feel like I have always been getting hit, and I'd take the load off of Doc and James, I feel like 10 just a random number. Just in my head, 10. I want 10. Price,
250
I
gold
just want 10.
pieces.
All right. I take out my very light gold bag, and I give you what seems to be 200.
I'm gonna change the price for the greater healing, so I'm looking at the healing. Well, 4d4 plus 4, so that's an upper limit of 20. 10. I'm gonna cap the greater healing at 100 price instead. So it's cheaper.
Okay. So can I have a refund, please?
Yes, you can take 100 back. Or you can buy a second potion.
Um. Okay, I will take the second potion.
He says, yes, I always get the good sales.
Oh my god.
And Moki, you can have your 10 potions.
Oh! Oh, this should help.
Moki's
My
gonna
team
pour them
help me.
all. He's gonna secretly just pour them all into a hydro flask and just drink them all at once. Um,
Oh.
is there anything else I can help you guys with? These stones might help.
Where can I find information on the stones?
I will post the link if I remember. I didn't keep the link in my notes. Oops. They are stones that give you, just as I'm gonna tell you just off the top of my head, they're stones that give you kind of a proficiency bonus in a stat, as long as they're floating around your head. These are the
Okay, let me-
stones, and they have varying thingies. He only has up to the rare set, though.
Okay, he doesn't have. Okay. Oh, so there's only rare, very rare, or legendary. There's nothing under.
Correct. And these will cost you 1,000 gold pieces each.
Okay.
I am not saying
Well,
you
I
guys
would
need
not
to
be taking any today.
Alright.
Jeez.
Is there anything else I can help
But
you
it
guys
is
with?
nice to know that you guys are here.
Yes, I would like to know your name. And I slowly take out my shit list, my drawing book.
He sees you pull out the paper and he says, my name is Samson Orvath, and this is Orvath's Potions.
And then I ask, do you know what is going on? With the enclave.
The Enclave
Everyone's
is our ruling body of the city, and today is one of our meeting days. I can't tell you what's going to be discussed there, but rumors are something important will be discussed today.
When does the meeting start?
It usually starts around midday, so in roughly an hour.
Oh, all right. What type of race are you again?
Human.
I guess I asked that in
Yeah,
character. What
he's
type of?
human. You're asking the dude what you're. He just looks at you and says, "I'm a human."
All right, all right. No, I just wanted to write down some details in my notes. Human.
He says, "Okay.
It's not suspicious at all.
If you guys are done, can you please leave?"
Oh, there's no loitering allowed.
Your friend is. Yes, there's no loitering with your friend.
Whoa, whoa. All right. I'm just.
Extra shit.
I slowly head out.
Yeah, I head out
You
too.
just stare him down as you walk away.
Um. Was Doc with us the whole time?
Doc is there. I'll do his shopping on the side.
But what about his RP?
You guys if you guys want RP, you have to specifically call him out to talk. Because otherwise, I'll just use him to railroad. So if you want Doc to give you like, where should we go next, I'll have him tell you. But
No, I'll head towards the enclave.
No more shopping?
Yeah.
Oh, you have more shops, huh?
I mean, you guys don't have to do. You can head to the Enclave. It'll be about an hour of downtime for everybody. It's also not prepped right now, so if you go there, that's the end of your characters right now.
Okay, we'll go to more shops then.
Yay, more shops.
We were at the top right shop.
Top left.
Oh.
Can we go to the? What happened?
You're near the top left.
Oh, top left.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, from the top left, you can also see that a bridge spans over the top of the bay. So that giant thing is actually a bridge, a large kind of like drop. Just a stone bridge that somehow...
It's a bridge.
Yeah, it's a bridge. It seems to allow the high district and the trade district to easily connect. Because rich people want to shop for rich things. But yeah, you're over on the left-hand side. So south of you is the ring shop, and then the other shops
let's
are
go
in
there.
other spaces.
Mr. Moki, would you like to go to the ring shop with me?
Yes. As long as we go to some clothing shop. I've had these clothes since.
Oh, we should look for that inside. I wasn't actually planning on buying any rings. Let's investigate where the clothing store is.
Yes.
Okay. While you guys do that, James, what are you doing?
We check out some rings.
Alright.
On the way there, I'd like to notice if there's any sewer entrances or water spigots.
You give me a second. I actually do have this written. I had it done before you asked, though. I demand points for doing shit ahead of time.
I don't believe you.
I did. I think I showed Maria, but she doesn't remember.
Oh, okay.
Like a trap.
Oh, is that what the stupid underground thing was?
Yeah.
I thought that was where you were seeing the monsters.
Don't lie.
I would never lie.
Whoa.
No, it's just
I feel conspiracy brewing.
It was just an incorrect assumption.
Alright.
I don't think I had any sewers in the trade district. Or you can see there. You can see like sewer grates kind of as you go, and you do see they go down. They're kind of at all the intersections. There's sewer grates. You can mark them on your map for all I care.
Now make a note of it so I can get them from the government building.
Okay, fine. You do your stupid fucking sketch deleted. Do not delete my fucking sketch, please. Oh, I do have some. Oh, these are basements actually. But yes, you do notice that there are sewer entrances across. So you jot them down as you head towards the ring land thing.
Make a mental note of it.
Alright. As you approach the shop, the sun kind of makes it all glittery and shiny. Outside the front gates or front door, you can see the same guards that were there that I said Moki and Lady K passed. They also do not kind of react to you. React to you in any way, and you enter the shop. As you enter the shop, the first thing you kind of see is that the inside is kind of extravagant in the sense where it's higher than you would expect a shop to be, and it seems to be built that way just to have chandeliers. that kind of seem to have a magical fire about them, so they glow. It looks like kind of a lot of how you see in a lot of jewelry places where the salesperson is in the center with glass cabinets around it. Also around the edges you can see kind of similar glass cabinets with a salesperson spot behind it. Everything in these displays seem to reflect some kind of magical light. And it's very nice inside, very high end. But in front of you, you can see an elderly Aaron Cochrane talking to a half-elf. The half-elf looks to be wearing very nice attire, has simple rounded glasses, their white hair is slicked back. They look to be middle-age-ish for half-elf. They have fitted black trousers and a black long sleeve button shirt, and he has like a simple white vest over the shirt. On his right hand you can see he has some simple metal rings, but then on his left he has more elegant looking rings where the gems are nicely laid into them. And he is talking to an elderly Aaron Cochrane. The Aaron Cochrane is kind of hunched over, has a cane in their right hand, and their feathers are kind of a molted gray look to them. Seems like it looks like he's nearing the end of his life with just how his feathers are looking. The skin around his eyes are kind of distorted, and he has a pure white beak and a eye patch over his right eye. And he's looking down at the rings and he says, "Oh, shoot, where'd my notes go? I just had them. That's not what I wanted. He says, "Oh, Jaden, your rings always seem to get more and more extravagant every time I come to the shop here."
Who's talking? The half elf?
The Aaron Cochrane.
So the Aaron Cochrane is not Jaden.
Correct. And he's just kind of, it seems every time I come here you've got some new fancy stuff. Did you make all these yourself? And Jaden says, "Oh, I crafted jewelry." And then he says, I don't have an inch of magical ability inside of my body, but Samson always helps me out with this stuff. I just have to give him a cut of the profits. But hey, even my simple stuff sells well here. It's the reason why I'm well known in this area. Jaden looks up and sees you, James, at the door, and he says, "Oh, another guest. Welcome. And another Aaron Cochrane at that. We don't get very many of your kind here." And you see the elderly Aaron Cochrane turn his head towards you and says, "Oh, I didn't anticipate seeing another shopper today. Everyone's been muttering nonsense about the Enclave meeting and this and that." And he says, "Are you here looking for shiny baubles too?"
Yeah, I'm here to check out some rings.
And he turns back.
Samson told me to head over here.
Oh, that's good to know that Samson can appreciate fine jewelry still, even if. Is there anything specific that you're looking for? And
Not at the moment. I just want to see what's available.
he says, "Okay. I'm gonna give you a very basic. I'm gonna give you the list." He says, he points to it. The astral shard ring. I have been working with some various groups who do excavations, and they found this beautiful these crystal shards. If you cast a certain magic to them, they allow you to teleport from here to potentially somewhere 30 feet away. This gem, and then you see it. He points to another kind of a silverish ring with a milky white gem in it, and he says, "Oh, this one gives you the ability to have true sight." Then he says, "This is a prayer necklace that is used that has been popular. We have actually quite a few of these." And you see, we'll say that he kind of showed you a quick catalog, and he says over there you can see a vast assortment of them.
How do you get the necklaces? Is it all going to be under rings in the D&D Beyond?
I wish they're so you see that tags, the tags thing,
Oh,
and it opens. If you go to jewelry, you get a larger list. For some reason, it's not alphabetized, but if you type in jewelry, it'll show you a larger list.
that is odd.
Yeah. And we have some. He has like a simple little band, and he says this one lets you talk to animals. And then he says, "I've got a bunch of shiny stuff that my friend Eklash here always loves seeing." And Eklash kind of, the elderly Eric Cochran turns to Shane and just says, "Oh, it's been so long since I collected these kind of things with my tribe that I just love the shiny things, and it's just always nice to have. It's just one of the things that help me remind me of home." And the elderly Eric Cochran turns to you, James, and says, "So what brings you to Grandport?"
Just passing by.
Oh, I just haven't seen very many Eric Cochrans usually pass through here. I've been here for quite a while. I don't live in Grandport, but I like to come visit every few months just to see what's going on in the city. I used to live here when I was younger, but I've been traveling most days now. But Jane here has always kept a very well kept a good shop going. He says, but yeah, and you see,
I'm gonna be walking around the glass cases while we're talking.
You kind of hear the Eric Cochran kind of point out some rings, and Jaden brings them out.
I'll say, yeah, I haven't been here. I just arrived.
Oh, what?
How long has it been? Hold on, how long has it been since I got here?
Less than 24 hours.
No, till this plane.
Oh.
Back when
3
Doc
months, I think?
Doc still had a conscience.
I think it's been 3 months. Oh, okay,
Really?
It's been a week or two since the adventure started. But I think you said you had been in the plane for 3 months before then.
Figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
Damn, all of this happened in 1 week?
Yeah.
I feel like it would have been like 2.
No, it's been 1 to 2 weeks. I just don't have the number.
I lost my notes from before.
Yeah. We'll say it's been 2 weeks.
Well, either way, I haven't been in here very long. I just arrived, so I'm just exploring and seeing.
Oh, what made you leave your tribe behind?
That is none of your business.
Wow.
That's understandable. Sorry for prying. Um, he says I've been here since I was a lad.
And I'll apologize and say it's not something that's easy to talk about. Traveling between planes, I don't think is very common.
Oh, I completely understand. My tribe was actually wiped out, so that's why I've been on this plane for so long. Um,
I'll point at something in the cases at the prayer beads, and I'll say, "What is this?"
the prayer beads.
Yeah, I'll just point at it. I didn't say prayer beads. I just say, "What is this necklace?"
Oh, those necklaces are we have. So you're not saying the prayer beads, but are you pointing at the prayer beads?
Yes.
Okay. He says, "Oh, those are people call them prayer beads, but in actuality, if you want a non-magical set, we do make some, and we use the same exact stones to make them pretty, but they just don't have the magic in them. If you want the magical set, each prayer bead holds within it a different magical spell. Um,
Those stones are magical.
yeah, give me prayer. Oh, that's why it's not showing up. Oh, necklace of. Each one represents a spell, or we can imbue every bead with a different spell. Some have the blessing spell, some can cure wounds, some have greater restoration. I'm going to tell you, and we have branding smite, planar ally. We have summoning and wind walking. Depending on the spell we put on that bead, the price raises.
So what does this one have?
So you point to the
Or are you saying this is a non-magical one, or
no. So that
all these stones already have a spell?
yes, all those currently have a spell, but if you want, we can customize one for you. We just have to discuss price and the spells you wish to have.
So what does this one have?
That one currently has some. He kind of looks it over. He says this one has, I believe, cure wounds on there. Wind walking. I think 3 of the beads are actually the cure wounds because each bead is a spell. And I believe one of those beads is the greater restoration.
How much does this cost?
15,000 gold pieces.
I have, and I'll pull out my component pouch. I have fractured rubies, obsidian, small diamonds, small emeralds. What would it cost to craft something, and what would I get with these components?
So you want to use those to craft something, or you want to try and trade?
Theoretically. Like what would it cost for him to craft something out of these, and what spells would go into the beads?
I will need to get back to you on that one. Cause each I forgot you had those stupid fucking
Tell him something really shitty.
well, cause I
Like,
purposely
you get
gave
nothing.
them small stuff, so they don't have a lot of value.
Yeah, so the most expensive thing here is just the fractured ruby that is 2,500. That's
Yeah,
the biggest piece.
yeah. And even then, he has because you guys have those components, because your higher level magic will be using those components.
Yeah, but if I can, because the prayer bead is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because it comes with a specific amount of charges, and then you can they recharge every day.
Yeah, I know. I will. So it's an RNG.
Insane.
It's an RNG necklace. Just a heads up. I'll roll in front of you for each bead, but it is an RNG necklace. If we're to craft it.
Ooh.
Well, there's no predetermined way to like a fractured ruby will give you this, or an obsidian will give you that.
Correct. Well, technically, he can make you the gems with it, but then you still have to get the buy. You have to go talk to the magic person too.
So, because I'm seeing the description of this on the D&D Beyond. Do you roll a d20 per
Yeah, because I believe
bead?
there's. So we first roll how many beads there's gonna be. But
So does the material not matter then?
Yeah, that material doesn't matter. I mean, technically, you don't have any of these materials.
To craft it?
Well, because it says it's made from aquamarine, black pearl, or topaz. It also has non-magical beads made of amber, bloodstone, citrine, coral, jade, pearl, or quartz.
I'd have to go farm those first.
Correct.
So then what you should have said is, oh, that's nice jewelry, but we don't use any of those in the crafting.
Yeah, because I don't read. But
I'll put
so
away
at
the
first
component.
I didn't realize you were asking specifically about the necklace. I thought you meant just normal jewelry, which he would say, yeah, I can make you stuff. But he'll tell you, Jaden can make you the jewelry, but he can't imbue the magic. And so you can say, hey, I would like this kind of jewelry, but then you'd have to have
some magical person imbue the item.
Well, you need the magical person to imbue it, and you need the components that the magic person would need. Because, like, so let's say you want to put greater restoration on it.
Right.
There's some kind of component there. But Jaden sees it and says, "I'm welcome. I see you have some powerful magic relics in there. We can make an appointment with."
What powerful relics did he see? Insight check.
No, not the gems are all gems hold power. That's what he means. He says, like, you have some rare gems there. We can see about creating something. He says we can do a consultation appointment, but that costs money.
Yeah, how much would that cost?
50 gold pieces for the meeting.
Alright, I'll think about it. And I'll keep looking through. And then I'll point at what is the ring? The ring of seeing, or the gem of seeing ring. I'll point at that and say, what is this?
That gem allows you to see everything. It's a gem of true sight. It can see through illusions, through mimicry stuff. It gives you the true sight ability for an hour, I believe. How much? 1,000.
I might be interested in that.
The elderly Eric Cochran grabs Jaden's attention and says, okay, I think I'm ready to check out now, Jaden. And Jaden hurries over and he says, okay, you can hear them trading coins, and the elderly Eric Cochran turns to you and says, oh, it was Nice meeting you, James. And you see the Eric Cochran head out.
And I wonder where the fuck did he get my name from?
Well, what else would you like to do? You just want to browse the shop and think, and then I'll switch to the other group right now.
No, I'm not finding this gem of seeing ring.
Might really? This should be there. Oh, it's because it's called the Gem of Seeing. I gave it a new name of a Gem of Seeing ring. Like the Astral Shard ring is an Astral Shard, and I just popped it into a ring.
So these are just gems that are put into.
Yes. Sometimes he finds magical crystals. Oh, I guess as a quick heads up, I forgot to remind you at the beginning. You guys were told about this gem shop and the forge by the Kristoff dude in Onestra.
Oh wow.
My bad. So the crystals that they've been exporting come to this shop, or a lot of the crafting comes here, and a lot of their material. And he recommended your metals to be taken to the Forge Fire, which is the forge in the trade district. I forgot to say it earlier.
All right, all right.
So Jaden deals with like fancier crystals. He's able to, but he knows that they look pretty and nice and how to best accent them and things. But he doesn't know, like he doesn't know the magic behind them. So he'll just put them in things to make them pretty without realizing. Sometimes, unless like Samson is there to be like, hey, that's a lot of money you're putting into that ring. But yes.
So he does crafting, right? Yeah, we talked about.
Yes, he does crafting. It's just if you need magic, he has to bring in the magic person.
How much does the magic person charge?
The consultation would be with both of them for 50 gold pieces. Not each, but like,
In one sitting.
yeah.
And I'm assuming the 50 gold can be used as a deposit for the item.
Sure.
There's 2 items I'm seeing here that would be really great to have.
Just all right. If
I'll
you
tell
have
him this.
if you have ideas for items, send me in the chat, and then I can see about it.
Well, it would have to be an in-world thing. I could just describe him what I want and see if he could be able to craft something like that. But I don't have 1,000 gold at the moment. I can get it if I sell some of the stuff I have. But I'll tell him I'm interested in that gem, but there's also other shops that I need to visit before making a decision on that.
I can
And I'll
visit
just
for
write
you.
it down. And I'll just write it down on my notes to circle back to. What is the shop called?
You can ask Jaden. You don't know what it's called yet. It's called the Glitter and Glamour.
There's no like sign or anything.
No. These people are too rich for signs.
Wow, fucking
Damn.
VIPs.
Jeez.
You mean too poor?
It's called the Glitter and Glamour. But Jaden says, "Yeah, I'll hold this for you. If you're not back by end of day, I'll sell it tomorrow if someone asks. But I will hold it for you for the day."
I told him it's not necessary. If I come back and somebody has taken it, it's fine too.
Okay. With any luck, it'll still be here because it's been a ridiculously slow day. Usually we have a lot of people by now, but you are the second person to walk into my store today.
I'll say thank you and walk out.
All right.
Still thinking how that other guy knew my name.
Lady K, Kui, Moki, and Doc, where are you headed?
Clothes.
Clothing.
All right.
Montage.
We will say you guys go on your little shopping trip. You buy some sets of clothes. We'll say,
Ooh.
What if they want to play it out?
Yeah.
okay. Then you guys can RP
Just
playing it
kidding.
out. You guys can go through the shops.
Hello, handsome
oh,
shop man. What is
This
your
is a
name?
role-playing game.
You guys enter a shop with a woman in a brown dress greets you and says, "Welcome. We have vests, pants, shirts, capes, formal, non-formal.
Ooh.
We have
Oh.
clothes." And we're having a sale. Everything is
Oh,
25% off.
What capes do you have?
We have capes made of silk, other cape material. We have all different colors. We have periwinkle, we have blue, purple, violet.
Really, what's the
Orange.
difference between purple and violet?
There's a difference.
Oh, okay.
And they point you to the different parts of the shop. Everything.
Thank you, lady.
Everything
I
that
will
you could
browse.
want is there. My tall sir, we have a tall person section.
I'm just looking for a poncho hoodie.
That is very specific.
I love it.
A poncho. Poncho doesn't do that. Just fuck it. Yeah, a poncho. I just want that. What type of
What kind of material you're looking for this poncho hoodie?
I need something rugged. Constantly getting in fights. Something that can withstand blood stains.
She kind of looks at you and says, "Well, we don't. I'll be honest, we don't have something rugged like that here, but if you go down a ways, the artificer's shop has kind of more maybe what you're looking for. They have capes that are close to poncho hoodies. They come with hoods and they cover your shoulders."
Oh, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Where is this? It's another shop.
Yeah, if you go down the street, it'll be the building with all the cogs on it. It's run by a dwarf with orange hair.
All right. Well,
Also,
let's
be nice to him. He's part of the Enclave.
Okay. Oh,
Because I'm
Enclave, you say?
yes.
All right.
But is there anything else I can help you with, sir? My good sir? Pants? Shirt?
Oh no, I usually don't wear shirts. I would like some. Do I even have shoe? No, fuck it. No, this is all I want.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the
This is all
artificer
You
shop.
decide right now.
Yes.
My good lady, I have decided what I want to buy.
Oh, what would you like to buy?
I would like to. Okay, I don't know if this counts as a cape, but I want a piece of clothing that is. Imagine the Little Red Riding Hood. So it's like a cape, but it has a hood.
Capes have.
Hey, that
Oh, it's
sounds exactly like what I want.
I think it's called. I think it's a cloak, kind of. So you want a cloak that's shorter.
You want the
Yes?
poncho.
No, poncho
Okay.
is like
It covers.
it's like a
Whole body, yeah.
pullover.
Yeah,
A poncho's a pullover. Yeah, but
So
Yeah.
you described, and she's, oh, we have
I would like one in ivory, please.
ivory color, or
Yes.
oh, at first she was like, do you mean ivory like the material?
No. Ivory color,
She
and then
you see her. She was okay. We have a couple of those.
great. I will take one.
She runs back and brings you an ivory mini cloak.
Okay.
What is that called?
Fashion episode.
Fashion episode.
That'll be 1 gold.
Okay. I give her the 1 gold. Hold on, let me go to my inventory.
Is there anything else that I can help you with, Miss?
Isn't that
I
just a
am
cloak?
happy with this for now.
I think it is just a cloak. It's just I always imagine cloaks longer. You hear Doc speak up and he says, "I would like a tuxedo." And she says, "Okay." So she fits. Oh no. So Doc will buy black, like a nice formal wear.
Damn, what the?
I wish
Wow.
to look of the fashion.
Oh, the short cloak.
Ah.
This is what Moki wants.
A short cloak?
Okay.
Essentially a poncho with a hood.
Yeah. All right.
No,
It's
Well,
not
that's
a
what-
poncho.
That's what Moki described.
That's true. Okay. So you guys are any other clothes you guys would like, or for you tall gentlemen?
Do I have to add it to my inventory?
No.
See, that's a poncho. The first one, it would like open from the front. Ponchos aren't open. It's like literally you have to pull it over your head.
But
So the second one is a poncho.
she
The hood.
looks to you, Moki, and
With a
says, "If
hood.
you go down to the Gauntlet, the artificer's shop, they should be able to help you."
all right. Thank you very much.
How much do
Do
they
you have
charge
any
for
magic
clothing?
clothing?
She's turns. He says, "No, we just have the normal stuff here, but the artificer's shop might be able to help you. He likes to experiment." You're also welcome to try the exotics of the world. It's kind of a catch-all store. Like, she gets a bunch of random crap and sells it for random prices. Sometimes you get a good deal, sometimes you don't. But she also says the exotic store looks kind of normal, so the way to find it is it's in the dead center of town. But yeah.
All right.
So the group will head over to the artificer now.
Wait, yes.
Well, I asked the shop lady if she will be going to the meeting.
I will not be. I've heard rumors of something important, but I'll just get the gossip after. I'm hoping maybe by being open directly after the ending of the meeting that finally we'll get business. But also she says, but Sasha and where are my notes? Sasha, Jaden, and Course will be able to get me the information I need, since they represent the merchants. Course is spelled, in case you guys are writing down, Khorse. Sasha is spelled like Sasha. And Jaden spelled like Jaden.
Smelled like what?
Shut up. But you guys are you guys done with your clothing shop?
I am.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, you guys make your way down the street. The eccentric building is kind of, people say it had cogs, but this is like kind of silly. You know, like how some of those toy stores have like those more intricate
Oh.
front areas? This is kind of one of those things. But you can hear like it sounds like as if there's a clock somewhere ticking. But the door is open to go in, and you guys go in.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry, what are we looking at? What has the fancy outdoor?
The Gauntlet, which is the Artificer's store.
Oh, okay.
The Gauntlet.
And it's still open?
Yes. As you walk
Yeah,
in.
walk inside.
As you walk in, it's kind of an interesting building. Somehow it is a mess, but it seems to be a organized mess. Off to the right, you see like an assortment of they look like they would be like crafting components. Like you see gears, chunks of metal, just kind of strewn about. On the left side, you see what appear to be very like different kinds of rods. You see a rack with the cloaks you were told about. They seem to have some kind of weirdness going on. You see up on the walls, you see like staves placed, and they all one seems to be writhing. You see a robotic what looks to be a robot in the back that's just kind of standing there and just going back and forth and lifting its arms. And bustling around the shop. Or as you walk in, you don't see anyone actually manning the shop. You see a door in the back is open, but no one is actually in the shop at this time. But you can hear noise coming from the other side.
What other side?
From the other side of the open door on the far end of the room.
Okay. I say hello.
And from the door you hear, be 1 second, just getting changed real quick. And you hear some.
And I try stealing something.
And you hear some crashing around, and then out comes this. You're used to the dwarves being kind of a stockier build, but this is a thinner dwarf. Not as thin as like a halfling, but still not as burly as other dwarves. I have his stuff written. Give me a second. His hair seems to be in a weird intermittent state where the back of it is sticking up wildly while the front seems to be in the middle of being combed. The dwarf is holding what appears to be a comb, trying to get it all ironed out. You see like this weird contraption that's hanging around his neck that seems to be clipping away what appears to be burned hairs around his beard. But he's currently also wearing a leather apron over his. You see him. He's tied a leather apron around over his clothes, but underneath he's wearing a turquoise jacket, a white undershirt, black trousers, and he's wearing one interesting piece where he has these like clunky iron shoes that seem to be coated. And as he walks around, he's just kind of going clunk, clunk, clunk. On his hands, he wears some what appear to be fingerless leather gloves, and on his eyes, he has they're not glasses. They're like they're like goggles made with gears that seem to be moving on their own, as if zooming in and zooming out. He says, "Oh, what can welcome to the Gauntlet. I am Course Oakmaster. What can I help you with?"
Hi, I'm wondering if you have any magical clothing items.
I am specifically looking for, I guess, a poncho cloak. Oh,
He says, "Well, I have a cloak that makes you
oh,
invisible. I have a cloak that can help you fly. Um, I also have plain cloaks in case you want something more simple or um,
oh. I think I'll actually take the plain cloaks. I just nothing fancy.
okay." He goes, "You'll have to give me a second. I have to go find one that's not currently being worked on." Um, uh, he goes, "Is there a color you have in mind, sir?"
Like a dark, like navy blue, dark blue.
We'll be right back. You hear more rummaging in the back, and as he comes out, he comes kind of tugging along a cloak. He says, "Give me 1 second," and you see he kind of flicks his fingers, and you see his gloves actually begin to glow, and you can see on where the digits are, there actually seem to be rune stones, and you see the cloak seems to grow a little bit to match your size, Moki. And he says,
Oh,
"Black cloak. That'll be 1 gold piece."
one. Oh my god! All right. Yep. Yes. I'll take
Is
it.
this more in your price range?
Oh, this is more. You know what? I'll give you two. This is a little too generous.
Oh, and he says, with that, he says, "Oh," you see he flicks his fingers again, and the cloak comes a little bit. He's like, "Oh, I've made it a little bit more. You seem to be someone who gets in the scraps. This will help it be a little bit more durable for you. Less chance of tearing."
Ooh. Oh my! This is.
But this does not protect you. It just protects the cloak from damage. uh,
Oh, that's okay. This is good enough. I hand over 2 gold.
he says, "Look, thank you. But can I do anything else for you guys? I have helmets that can hide your identity, helmets that can help you understand any language, necklaces to deal with random stuff. I have a rod that can't be moved. Doesn't that sound exciting?"
Yeah.
I don't understand
It's literally
in what situations that would be
usually I
useful.
think people use it to cheese encounters or
Oh.
something. I mean, like
Wow.
if you're trying to block a door, you have an immovable rod.
Oh.
Like there's uses for it.
Worth.
You just have to think outside the box to use it.
Mm.
Like the alchemy jug, you have to think outside the box. And Miss, you seem to you have your weapons on you, Lady K.
Of course. I'm looking at the bracers of archery.
He says, "Yeah, I have bracers that might be able to help you shoot better, more accurate."
Wow, are they like training wheels for riding a bike?
Are you saying she sucks with her bow?
I mean, I rolled fucking terrible.
He says,
You just gonna let them talk shit about you?
"I mean, you could be the best archer, and these will even help you even the best.
These bracers
They help
oh, gosh,
stabilize your
fucking-
shots so that you're more accurate."
Yeah, so basically the training wheels for a bike, right?
Yeah.
Proficiency? Proficiency just means like advantage, or?
No, so you already have proficiency, so it doesn't matter. But if you wear these, like if Moki were to try
Only
and use
if
a
I
bow, he has a harder time hitting with a bow.
Okay. So it doesn't help me to hit, but it helps me make more damage.
Yes, I'm gonna be honest. I have a hard time reading this description too.
No, because I already have proficiency, so it doesn't help me with that. But it says, and you gain +2 bonus to damage rolls.
Well, so I don't know if it's giving you a +2 damage to attack or a +2 to the
Yes, it's
damage.
+2 to the damage.
It says on ranged attacks.
Okay, so then it does help you do more damage.
Yes, it does 2 more damage.
How much is it?
225.
Oh, that's cheap. I'll take it.
For 2 damage? Averaging up.
Oof.
And he says, "Oh, thank you very much. Would you like these in a specific color?" And you see the runes on his fingers flash.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we can pretend it. He says it'll be whatever color
Ivory.
you want them to be.
Match the cloak.
He says,
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
It's pretty much it. I got everything I wanted at a very reasonable price.
And you added your potions to your inventory, right, Moki?
Yes, indeed. Indeed. I actually have enough to last a lifetime now.
Oh, I know you do. And they are going to become more and more useless as your HP goes higher and higher.
Don't worry. Don't worry about that. Future me will handle that later.
He says, "Okay, if you guys are all done, I'm sorry to kind of push you out, but I have to make my way over to the big meeting. I am running a little behind on getting ready, and I have to at least become presentable while talking."
Alright. That sounds good. Thank you so much for the cloak.
Thank you for my bracers.
No problem. And as you guys leave, you can kind of hear the door behind slide shut behind you. And the gears around you also begin to stop ticking. And we will stop here for tonight.
We didn't even get to all the shops.
I know, there's a lot of shops. Actually, there's only 2 more shops. Or 2 more official shops.
What about the taco stands?
Yeah, we can have taco stands. Maria gave me a shopping list thingy. So I can just be
A
like,
what stand?
a taco stand.
Oh, that is exactly what I heard. What I heard, but I thought I misheard.
Yeah. So next week, are you guys gonna continue shopping a little bit?
Hell yeah!
All right. So 2 more. There's 2 more official shops. And then if you guys finish shopping before 9, you're gonna head to the Enclave.
Well, to be perfectly
Yes.
honest, we only have like 20 minutes left, right? Because in that time, they're heading to the Enclave, right? But I'm at the Jewelers, and I have time for 1 more shop or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes. We should plan for the meeting next week.
Okay. I will set up the meeting.
Sorry to give you homework.
Well, I gotta do the homework anyway. That homework is easier. Making shops is too much work.
It's a one and done
That's a
deal.
lot of work.
Oh,
Yeah,
exactly.
you can just swap out items.
Well, for this one, it's because I was trying to make lists of items, even if they're out of your price range.
That's almost every shop, right?
Well, if you want good magical items, yeah.
I mean, we sort of. It's been a week, like we said. We're not filthy rich.
Yeah. And this is more me just showing you, hey, these are the kind of magical items that could show up. But yeah, I'll prep the Enclave. Or I'll at least prep the next piece of story. And James can keep thinking about why that person knew their name. But yeah, that's it for today.
Was that the Eric Cochran or was that the half elf?
Eric Cochran.
The Eric Cochran knew my name,
Yes.
which you totally planned.
I did plan. Honestly, I needed you to go into the ring shop. Otherwise, I was going to be like, I'll also give you a hint. I expected you to ask about your stupid crystals.
Damn.
You think I'm gonna ask some
Figure it
rando
out.
about some crazy ass crystals that are extra planar?
Well, I don't know. You just a heads up, because I don't know what you're going to do with them, but
We'll figure it out.
yeah. I have. If you decide to keep them in your bag, that works too. I don't have anything hinging on you asking about the crystals right now. But I had prepped also in case if you did ask about them. You would have gotten a big fat, ooh, I like these crystals. But yeah, so next week we'll finish.
Was I carrying those crystals?
I believe they're in the bag of holding.
Because they're not in my list.
And Moki's holding them?
Oh, what is it called?
That's what I'm asking. The crystals that we got from the dwarf in the mine for killing the Kruthiks. Because I don't think they're part of the jewels that I whipped out.
James has them. Not James, Moki.
The planar crystal dust and planar crystal fragments.
Yeah,
And you'll
Moki
say he has them.
Yeah.
So either way, I could have shown them to him.
I could have sworn we put those in the bag, but I guess not.
It's not.
Because we didn't get the bag until way later.
That's true.
So out of weight requirements, I think Moki, that's why he was carrying all this stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
I
pack
think I have
mule.
a fucking chest. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm the pack mule.
Oh shit.
I can still carry another 400 pounds.
Jesus. You already know.
Alright, well, more shopping next week.
Yep.